Welcome to the Houston Open. The esteemed confines of wherever the hell I am. It's Moses serving, Thomas with the return, and Moses with the drop. And Scott and Julio. That ball is out. If you can see the lines, you've got better vision than I do. It's dark, it's late. Those blue lines are not that helpful. As we pick up the game, it is 1-1 on the second service. Scott to Julio. Good drive. Man, strong backhand, but the net was stronger. Our north side will serve now. It's Thomas Dallum. He hails from Missouri originally. Spent some time in Illinois. Now a resident of Houston. And the recipient of a long return for a point. This time to Scott. Scott gets it real deep. I thought it was going to be out. It was not. And the dink game ensues. Tell you what, for 2.5 players, that was a pretty good point. Not sure what happened there. I guess it's just blind luck. On a bit of a roll here. 3 points. And the service. That's why they're 2-5s not on the tour, folks. Whoa! We have a rule official. He is correct. It was the first service. 3-1-2. Crafty lefty. Couple nice shots. Really good drop. And a deep battle. Oh, the speed up for the winner. Julio down at the pickleball yard with a point. Moses. One thing you know about Moses, he goes right down the middle. He parts the seas of the two players. Fist bump. 1 for 1 and all for that.
That's greased lightning right there.
He's talking about his irritable bowels, I think, at this point. He's got greased lightning. Good service. Really good backhand. I feel sorry for that ball. It's getting hit pretty hard. Now the Southern team is on a bit of a roll. 3-4, trying to even it up. Really deep. And the strong put away. If you hit it at the feet, you're probably going to be greeted with the point. That's exactly what it did. Nice little drop. Backhanded drop. Wow, painted the line. And there, this time, Mr. Dallum splits the middle. Don't know if they're moving or not. They're going to use signals to the right side of the camera. Looks like they're staying. Nope, they're moving. Late move.
That's it.
A lot of good shots there. Thomas decided to speed up down the middle, and young Scott had it read pretty well and comes across for the powerful winner. They're going to go. I've got the signal. They are going to go on the serve. He'll return, and then they split sides. They own the net at this point, trying to keep Thomas and Julio back. It's kind of a way to get a partner pissed. He calls out, but the partner still hits it, and then you lose the point. A little tragedy befalls the team to the left. We're stuck at 3-4. Really good deep return. Good defensive fight here. Wow. Man. How long can they live? Apparently, long enough to get a point. Great defensive gem there. Reminds me of the '85 Cardinals. They had 4 Gold Glovers on that team. Much like the defense that Scott and Moses put up on that play.
4-4-1. Here's.
Oh, the net taketh away. That's why you don't play with these nets at the APP. A little too forgiving. They've earned themselves a lead, 5-4. And he has found the metal part of the net. The only part of the net that doesn't give. 54 on 2. Kind of a sliding almost Ernie there. And it is enough to get the shot wide and the point. Actually, not the point, but the serve. 4-5 Julio. And out. The eye of an eagle over here.
Got that? Yeah, 5-2.
Good serve. Deep return. I think it was just out. And thus called. Just like that, we're locked up at 5.
That beer kicked in.
There are no adult beverages allowed at Bushwood. I don't know what's happening. The ball was in.
Wow, he's really dizzy. That's all coming right towards him. He didn't see it. He gave him fair warning.
Not sure if that beer had a roofie in it or not, but apparently it's affecting Thomas in a pretty strong fashion.
You got 5-5.
5-5-1. Just ever so close to get that ball over the net. Couldn't quite get it to happen. And it's 6-5.
6-5-1.
Well, that was quite a thing. Excellent point. Had to end sometime. Man, what a nice dig there. Just stellar play. Nice. Last time Thomas lost the point. This time he earned the win. We go to the second service. 7-5-2. Scott to Julio. To Scott. Julio. Scott. And the net. See what the southern, actually northern team can do here. They find themselves 5-7. We're to play to 11. We're to play by 1. Speaking of 1, add 1 to their score. Julio and Thomas have reached 6-7 on the first serve. Really good touch there by our lefty. And the dink game starts. Speed up. Answered. Probably at this level, unless it's a real pop-up, the speed up, it's going to lose probably a little bit more than half the time. You got to be careful there. That time it was to his disadvantage to speed it up. At least a really good play by Moses, but Moses returns the favor immediately the next point. Lucky sevens. Tried to reset, just got a little high. Moses took care of business. 77. Moses to serve. Thomas to patiently await its arrival.
7-1.
And there it is. It's a little high on the third shot drop, but they fight from midcourt and now have earned their way to the kitchen line. The ball was in. It was close. Darn it. This game is a game of millimeters. Probably another millimeter or two and that ball would have gone over the net. 8-7-1. Mighty Moses about to thwack that yellow ball. And thwack it he does. Get it over. Nice. Something jumped up and bit him. He got hit by the ball there. And we go to the second serve. Really good reset. And the put away. Instant classic we're having here.
Defense, it's our best friend. Take all the help I can get.
7-8-1. Thomas. Scott. Julio. Scott. Julio. Scott. Thomas. Moses. Deep. Early call, but a correct call.
No way I could get my arm back above my back. Yeah, I was going to call you out. 7-8. Oh, fuck. What did I do that for? Sorry, camera.
For those with the sensitive ears, we apologize. It's a live broadcast. That stuff happens. Moses will be dining on some soap a little later. Didn't curse, but earned a curse word. Overhead into the net. 9-8-2. Now every point is like life and death virtually. Life to the south, death to the north. 8-9 on 1. If you've got money on this, man, I bet you're nervous. It was dead even on Vegas. Dead even match. And it looks like Vegas had it right yet again. 8-9 second service.
One swing's fine. Not hard.
A lot of people thought the fix was in. As we all know, Julio can be bought. It doesn't take a whole lot for him to throw a game, but he's not throwing this game. You see that backhand? That was wicked. He might have a C note or two on his own game tonight. 9-8-1. Service. And we're down to a 10-8 on 1. They have to survive not only this, but the next one if this game is to be extended. Thomas Dallin. Good serve. Short return. And we're at the net. Julio said something. I don't know Spanish. It might have been inappropriate. I'll have to ask some of my friends across the border. Just like that, hope is renewed. They had to hold off twice. They did it. A lot of good shots. Last good shot was Julio's.
Can you check the lights, please? Thank you.
Be an important point to get. And an important point they got. It is now 9-10. You can see the nervousness over here. They do not want to get 10-10. Huge point coming up. They don't like my commentary. They're bothered. But can they be man enough to hold? Oh, and there it is. The next point of this contest will decide the contest. It is 10-10 on 2. You all know it at home, but if they win, this point's over. If not, they have to withstand not 1 but 2 services. So much to ride on so little. Man, and literally an inch is all that decided the match. The last shot right down the middle, I think it truly was out, but close. A lot of good pickleball. Not a lot of happiness on that side.
Pro Light, best paddles in the business.
And we have a shill.